Breaking news out of Michigan. Police are searching for the parents of the 15-year-old Michigan school shooting suspect. Law enforcement says they went missing after prosecutors charged them each with 4 counts of involuntary manslaughter. The parents' attorney, though, says that they're not running from law enforcement and instead left town the day of the shooting for their own safety. The attorney says that they are returning to be arraigned, and their son is accused of opening fire inside of a school on Tuesday. That shooting leaving 4 students and 7 others injured. On your side's Kaylee Tracy has been looking into his parents' background, and Kaylee, you've learned that they actually have a history right here in Jacksonville.
Anthony, according to public records, Jennifer and James Crumbley lived at the beaches from the 1990s to about 2008. Both have non-violent criminal histories in Jacksonville, including DUI, driving with a suspended license, and check fraud. Now, both are charged for their role in their son's alleged mass shooting.
And there's no charges for being a bad parent, but in this case, they definitely are bad parents in light of all that.
First Coast News crime and safety expert Mark Bachman says the charges of involuntary manslaughter against the parents of the Michigan school shooting suspect are warranted.
There is a criminal complicit or culpability associated to both what they did.
Friday, prosecutor Karen McDonald announced the charges.
The facts of this case are so egregious. This doesn't just impact me as a prosecutor and a lawyer, it impacts me as a mother.
McDonald says the suspect's father, James Crumbley, bought the gun used in the fatal shooting, his mother calling it a Christmas gift for their son on social media. A week before the shooting, McDonald says a teacher saw the suspect, Ethan Crumbley, researching ammunition on his phone and reported it to school officials.
Jennifer Crumbley exchanged text messages about the incident with her son on that day, stating, quote, LOL, I'm not mad at you. You have to learn not to get caught.
Then, on the day of the shooting, a teacher found a drawing on Ethan Crumbley's desk.
A drawing of a semi-automatic handgun pointing at the words, quote, the thoughts won't stop, help me, end quote. In another section of the note was a drawing of a bullet with the following words above that bullet, quote, blood everywhere, end quote. Between the drawing of the gun and the bullet is a drawing of a person who appears to have been shot twice and bleeding. Below that figure is a drawing of a laughing emoji.
Ethan Crumbley's parents were called to the school, shown the drawing, but officials say they did not want to take him home, so he returned to class.
And in turn, telling him that he's allowed to stay at school. I mean, there's definitely they're complicit in those actions that he took.
Officials also say that the gun was kept in an unlocked drawer in the parents' room. Coming up at 6, we look at whether or not Bachman thinks this sets a precedent for parents of students accused in other school shootings. Back to you.
Kaylee Tracy, thank you. Right